Hello, hi, my name is Samuel. He's for the SE channel. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe and share as much as you can. I'm outside taking the sun. Also, just a friendly reminder, just to, take vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, okay? Take it every single day. Even tonic water's got quinine. It's good. I like it. It's personally, I find it's good for the immune system. So, okay, so also it's D-Day today. Just a friendly reminder to everybody who's rioting and looting and everybody that it's D-Day today. Actually, it was supposed to be June the 5th, but it's June the 6th. Little history. This is when the Allied attacked Nazi Germany, right? The Nazis. America went after the Nazis. The British went after the Nazis. So when I hear all this crap, about the fascist government and all that. No, they went after Nazi Germany, and we got a shout out to all the veterans and all the people who died and all the heroes the British and the Americans, and also the Canadians. When they landed in the beach of Normandy and all. So a shout out D-Day to all the veterans. Thank you very much. Thank you for your service. Uh, the question is, do you think any of these people know where D-Day is? They don't even know what date is. The only day they actually know is the protest day and the looting day. That's all they care about. Let's go out and protest. Let's go out and you can protest, but normally, like normal people. But this crazy looting and everything, it's totally insane. Cops killed and cops injured, people injured, people lost everything. Unbelievable. So many, especially in the black community, Minneapolis. I saw some videos where they were screaming and yelling. Question: who did all this? And I'm sure they're going to find out. I'm sure all these anarchists are going to be found and so on. But here, former acting AG Whitaker, I like the guy, by the way. He says the FBI #1 goal is likely finding how Antifa is funded. That's the main. That's why Bill Barr and Donald Trump, they have something that we don't know. The FBI #1. I don't think they even want to go after anyone. I mean, okay, if you loot, you're this, and you're an Antifa guy. Probably you won't even say who you are, But these are probably like little boys, from little white boys, hiding behind their mom or living in their basement. They think they're for a great cause, and they're doing, the looting. I just want to say something also concerning, the communists and Nazi. Who supports the Nazis? No one. I mean, who does? What, 0.0001% support the Nazis in America? I'm sure 0.1%. I don't support it. I'm Jewish, man. Like, these are fascists. Nobody supports it. But also at the same time, especially all you Antifas are out there. Lenin. If you know who Lenin is, maybe you should find out who the Russian leader was. Killed 20 million people under communism. So you're anti-fascist, going after Nazis, and you guys call yourself communist and whatever. Man, communism is also a very bad thing too. It's a very bad. They kill millions and millions of people. Look at it now, China and all. I mean, North Korea. If you go to Venezuela, people are dying of hunger and so on. So I don't know what your cause is. Is zero to me. You can protest peacefully. I mean, everybody saw what happened. You had 99.99% of the world felt bad what happened, and then all the riot and looting started, and that's what people lost support. I mean, the looting, the killing, and all that. So obviously there's a big more of a narrative here, obviously, and this is going to last for a while. All these riots and protests and so on, but do it peacefully. Now, this Whitaker, the former guy here, understands that the FBI #1 goal is finding how Antifa is funded. I always said to follow the money with these people, okay? Because there's just no way that they come, all organized. They don't get, they're orchestrating all these protests and so on. It comes from them. Obviously, they're backed up by someone. The question who it is. I mean, people are saying, is it Soros? Is it some left-wing kook out there? Is it China? Is it Russia? Is it who knows? But the FBI and I knew it. They're going after the money right now. If you go after the money, you count off Antifa. And to me, always I said, Antifa is the left hand of the Democratic Party. Okay, do you ever see them say, hey, Antifa, stop what you're doing, you anti-fascist, stop what you're doing? And like I said again, yes, Nazism and the neo-Nazis and the Nazis in Germany or whatever, obviously very bad. But Lenin himself killed 20 million under his regime, for his namesake. So communism is not all that either good. Okay, so that's why we have capitalism. That's why we have freedom. Okay, so anyways, I just want to see one other thing from the post millennium. They're very good. And a shout out to the family of David Dorn, 77. Actually came out of retirement. Okay, came out of retirement to protect the people. 40 years in the force, and the looters shot him in the torso, and he died. This is the man. A shout out to him. Also a black man. You don't hear much of that on CNN or CNBC. They couldn't care less about this guy. That's why I call it the misinformation news. Also, a shout out to a lot of these people. Shay McCullough is 29-year-old Las Vegas Metropolis Police received a gunshot wound to the back of his head. McCullough has survived after undergoing surgery. Thank God he survived. 4 police officers in St. Louis were shot, 3 in the leg and foot, and 1 is an arm. Probably survived them, hopefully. 2 New York police officers were struck in the vehicle in separate incidents. 3 law enforcement officers in Buffalo. This is a peaceful protest, okay? Peaceful protest around the country. Officers in Buffalo were hit by vehicles outside. Like I said, look, not every cop, I would say, I take that back. 99% of the cops I find very good. There's always that 1% that are very bad, okay? And, like I said, when I saw the video, it was a horrible video, okay, of George Floyd. The 8-minute, I call it the 8 minute and 46 seconds, 8 minutes and 46 seconds that changed the world. That's what it was. 8 minutes that changed the world, and it was horrible. I was horrified. I didn't even watch the whole thing. It was like 2-3 minutes. I said, "The hell with this, man." It was too hard to, imagine the black people who are looking at that. So, my heart goes out. Justice will be done. I'm sure these 4 cops will be found guilty. I just hope they found 12 jurors out there that are impartial. I mean, how are they going to find that? I don't know. But anyways, so like I said, the justice will be done. I'm almost sure. That guy is a bad cop, man. I mean, who does that? No one. No one does that. The guy, I think, did it on purpose. Wanted to kill him on purpose, and he did kill him on purpose. But that's my point of view. Anyways, but like I said, 99% of the cops are very good, man. Unique cops. 7 no-attic laws. I keep saying the 7 no-attic laws. You gotta have judges. You gotta have police. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not, steal. Don't kill a live animal. These are the no-attic laws in order to have a blessed city, a blessed nation, a blessed country. Do you understand? So, hold on a minute. So here we go. 8 to 10 police officers were injured in Rhode Island. In Oakland, California, 2 officers were shot during the drive-by shooting. 2 officers in Richmond, Virginia, were shot. Okay, I'm saying they're shooting cops now. 5 officers were injured, along with 5 in Richmond County, South Carolina. In Albany, New York, officers received injuries. They were hit by a brick. Obviously, by a brick, somehow it showed up. During the riot, somehow it showed up. That's Antifa. I told you, backed by money. Several officers were injured in Champaign, Illinois, during the riots. 21 Salt Lake City officers were injured. Over 50 Secret Service sustained injuries from projects in Washington D.C. This is protecting the Donald Trump. 50 Secret Services. Okay. Also, multiple officers were injured in Atlanta, Georgia, including Maxwell. Okay. 2 Capitol Police officers in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, were injured. At least 21 Minneapolis officers were injured. So, these are the riots. In Albany, New York, 21-year-old. Okay, what they're trying to say here, there's not that many arrests, and if they are, but look how many cops were shot and everything. Anyways, my heart goes out to the Floyd family. Obviously, I mean, to watch it, it's horrific. Uh, but then again, I'm going back to the story I want to talk about. Okay, the FBI #1 goal is going after Antifa, who is funding them. Okay, it shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard, Mr. FBI, because I've been saying this for the past 4 years, 5 years. Go after these guys. Okay, because these guys were coming. They're anti-fascist action. They started actually even before the Trump era. They were around. Actually, they started in Europe. I knew they were bad. They came to the U.S. These are organized. They're very well funded. Obviously, it's to break the U.S. down, to send anarchy, and without police. I mean, imagine you calling the police and nobody comes to your house. You're in an apartment. Somebody breaks in. You're calling the police. 911. Nobody comes. Come on. Come on, you brainwashed lefties, socialist, communist. Wake up, man. You can't defund the police. Okay? I understand. I understand your pain. I understand that. Okay? When I was younger, I had some cops, whatever, I don't want to mention and stuff. Okay, but you move on and so on. Not because I'm white, actually, whatever, but it just doesn't make sense, all the looting and everything. It just doesn't make sense. You had everybody by the you understand? You had everybody by the huevos, man. Everybody was on your side and until the looting came out. So, what can I tell you? All right, so FBI, do your friggin' job. Okay, go after the money. We'll see results. Hopefully it's not just all blah blah blah, all talk. And take care. God bless. And peaceful protest. Go out there. It's okay. Peaceful protest. Okay. Thank you.